Hello and welcome back to Tunji Talks, the home of I Have a First. I am your host, Tunji. So, we are live. This is the first time we're going live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. We are live. This is fun. So why am I let you maybe aware that I am having a book signing next Saturday. That is Saturday, the 23rd of October, and I am excited about bringing this book event to you. So here's a poster for it. Let's see. There we are. And if you live in Croydon, you will have seen this poster outside of Matthew's Yard. Um, and I've got messages from some of you saying that you really loved the poster. Uh, Funny story about that. Like when I ordered the poster, I wasn't sure it was going to fit. Then I took it to Matthew's Yard, and the owner was like, "Oh, that's A0. Yeah, that can go outside." I was like really excited, but like really nervous at the same time because if you've been to West Croydon, like it is incredibly busy by West Croydon. And yeah, so I'm just talking to people in the local area, just been complimenting me on the poster. So why am I going live? So yeah, the book event. So it's essentially the text version of my one-man show, Whiteboard Black Pieces Race in the West, that I did for the first time in 2019. And we did that in Croydon, first of all. Then we took that to the West End. Then after that, we went to Nigeria and we took it to the Lagos Theatre Festival, the 2020 Lagos Theatre Festival. And that was an incredible time. Had a blast. Let's look at the book. Here it is. Whiteboard Black Pieces Race in the West. You can get that on Amazon for £6. Or if you either come to Norbury Library at 1 p.m. Saturday 23rd, or Matthew's Yard 4:30 p.m. Saturday 23rd, I will have books with me. And if you follow me on social media at Tunji_storytime, you will boxes of books, and yeah, I just can't wait for the day. Just put my details here for social media. Where is it? There we are. Yep, there. So if you follow me at Tunji_storytime social media, you'll see the books that I have. Really excited. So what is the book about? So the book explores what it means to be black in the Western world. And when you hear that, it sounds really broad. Like one could cover a lot. And in my case, I've had to be selective with the topics and the issues I've decided to cover. And the way I managed to cope with that is that the play is it's part autobiography and it's part creative license. So the thing that keeps me grounded is the idea that I'm telling my own kind of story, that I'm able to branch out slightly. I mean, to branch out into wider reaching topics, like slavery, the African Caribbean dichotomy, how that's an issue, mixed race relationships, hair is a big issue. And we'll get into that on the day. If we have questions about that, I'll be more than happy to kind of like talk about that and my thought process behind how I dealt with that issue, because that can be a sticky issue. However, I feel make that happen. So I'll tell you. So I was walking past my local library, uh, and uh, so I hadn't been there in a while, and essentially I went inside. Was talking to one of the ladies at the library. Um, I said, "Oh, would it be possible to get my book into the library?" And initially, I didn't think anything of it because when I used to go to that library a lot, I didn't really see any books by self-published authors. However, at the time, I wasn't necessarily looking for books by self-published authors, and they essentially said they couldn't make that decision. So I got I got given the email for the lady in charge of bringing in new books to the libraries within Croydon. So I sent off an email, didn't think much about it, and I heard back, and they said they'd love to have some books. So I sent them some books. And as I did that, they got back to me and said during October for Black History Month, they're having kind of like author talks. So I was in negotiations with Croydon Council for like a month, and we got it all sorted out. So at Norbury Library, 1 p.m. next Saturday, Saturday 23rd, we'll be there. The event is free, by the way. So yeah, you can come along to that. Then follow up at Matthews Yard at 4:30 p.m. Yeah, so come along, got bags and whatnot, book signing, music, food. So should be fun, should be a blast.